Hello everyone, I'm Apparition Snow. Welcome back to Syberia, the World Before. Right now we are playing as Lenny, interestingly.
So, that's the painting Dana thinks father should buy from Leon. Nice choice.
I agree, I picked it out myself. What was our tasks? Try playing the piano? I don't know if she can play the piano, and I think maybe spare some potential embarrassment. I know that's kind of, sad to say, but...
A blasted fight. That's all I need.
I'm wondering if the choices do matter quite a bit in the game. Like if Donna hadn't said that she was a Vagaran, if that outburst would have happened.
Don't you have some dolls to dress or something?
Oh, well, that's kind of...
Lenny, don't! Give them some space, would you?
Oh, find a way to spy on them. Probably upstairs. I don't know how old she's supposed to be. I assume a teenager. Because she's not the most clear-headed. What is this? Biblical verse. Let all that you do be done in love. And this is a press clipping about Leon Cobatis. Vaughan, 15th February 1936. Local man Leon Cobatis took a shock slalom men's gold at the Garmisch-Partenkirchen Winter Olympics on Saturday as the two favorites both spectacularly bombed out. Ivar Ballangrud of Norway won silver, 0.34 seconds behind. And Rudi Krantz of Germany, the bronze, after his compatriot Franz Fneur. I don't know if that's a correct pronunciation. And then Bertil Persson of Norway both imploded. Cobatis, 21, becomes the only Vaughan skier to win an Olympic medal, breaking the national record set by Hans Gartmann in 1932 in Lake Placid. It means everything. I've been training my whole life for a moment like this, said the unheralded mountain guide from Vaughan. I took a medal in Lake Placid 1932, a bronze, but I always dreamt about the gold medal, and now it's a dream come true, and I'm totally blown away. Cobatis follows in the footsteps of Max Schaefer as only the second national to win a men's Olympic slalom gold. So maybe he is trustworthy. Maybe I was a little bit jumping the gun. What do we have?
I'm so glad I started this collection of photos. When I grow up, I'll travel all around the world and photograph everywhere I go. When I'm old, the wall will be covered with them. Honestly, Junta is not that good. I'm sure I could do better if only I could practice a bit.
Yeah, she's a little bit... what is it, the zealous type? Or just, one-track mind a little bit. Let's see.
You all right? Yeah, I thought so.
It's just that if I had retaliated, I would have lost my job, you know? Believe me, I came this close to not being able to pay for my studies at the academy after the holidays.
Forget it. He was blind drunk. Won't even remember it come tomorrow. All Gustav could see it wasn't your fault. Besides,
I hope so.
I didn't see him after your performance. Ecstatic he was.
There are more and more people like that brute. They don't even bother to hide their hatred anymore. It's like they've been given a mission, or perhaps I should say permission, to abuse people like me, as if Vagarans had suddenly become the scourge of society. And we're powerless to act because if we did, We'd lose our home. My parents, they've become a bundle of nerves. They can't sleep at night. Only last week, our shop window got smashed again, and our neighbors, they couldn't care less. And neither could the authorities.
What's the matter?
I'm sorry. I've upset you, haven't I?
You've put my own suspicions into words, Fraulein. Because what you say about the Brown Shadow is true, and that's what worries me. I used to think they were just a bunch of cranks in their ridiculous uniforms. But now I can see these lunatics really are serious. Deadly serious.
But you did know who was behind the Origin expedition.
Never gave it much thought, to be honest. Only met Huss and the scientists today. For me, they were no different from any other group I've trained. If I'd have known that, I'd have had second thoughts. Actually, do you know what?
What?
I'm going to stop training them.
Can you do
Good.
that?
It's still a free country, right? So
Oh,
after
is he
a
gonna
few
get
weeks'
killed for it,
notice,
though?
I'll be off the hook. At least, I get to spend the summer here with you. Painting.
But I don't paint.
Oh.
No, you play. I paint. It's my passion. And you can be my muse.
So he's an Olympian and a
Is
painter.
that what you say to all the girls?
No. Never.
Hello, you two lovebirds.
Hmm.
Everyone's going to bed, so you better come back inside or you'll catch cold, or worse.
And that's how Dana pipped everyone at the post. It only took
Pipped?
one look for Leon to fall head over heels in love with her. And it didn't take much for Dana to fall for him. Love at first sight, you might say. The whole band stayed at the chalet all summer long. Then, I suppose, everyone went their own sweet way.
Did you ever see any of them again?
Oh, no.
What about Dana and Leon?
They too went their own ways, I guess. And that, Fräulein Walker, is all there is to it.
Leave anything behind, or where did she go? I mean, we might figure out where she goes. We'll just do, did she leave anything?
Do you know if she's still alive?
Can't be sure, but I doubt it. It was a lifetime ago, Fräulein Walker.
Where do you think she might be if she were?
No idea. Things went from bad to worse after that summer. Not to mention half the town was razed during the war.
Did Dana leave anything here? Any documents or anything that
Okay,
might
so
help
it's
me
kind of
find
the
where she
same.
went?
Both options lead to the same
Not
kind of
that
outcome.
I know of. But I suppose there might be in Father's old coffer. Must still be in the loft. Junta bought it from him that summer, so she could use it to store her precious filming gear. She was supposed to come back for it, but she never did. If there is anything that can help you, it will be in there. So feel free to look around the refuge by yourself if you like, even though I don't think anyone managed to open the coffer since Junta left.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. Thank you
Oh,
so
is it going to be
much.
locked? We'll find the key. Surely. Find out about the region first.
Maintaining the refuge must be a huge job. As tough as Lenny is, I hope she has some help when she needs it.
Yeah, she wouldn't be able to get firewood if... Oh, what is this?
I have to put in a coin. Typical.
Does she have a coin? Inspect, inspect. Oh, and remove the cap. Fair enough. Where's the cap? Yeah, okay. Madonna laces. I mean, this is just the same stuff, but I'm curious what she says.
That's the fabled Silberspiegel. Oh, I wish I had time to watch it change color.
Change color? From sunset? No comment about the Devil's Peak. Anything about the pass? Hello? There we go.
Wow, that pass is breathtaking.
Alright. Probably wasted a coin for nothing. But whatever. Nothing there. Was that the painting from before? No.
That must be the piano Dana played on the night she met Leon. The night Lenny told me about.
Looks a lot older, which it is. But hopefully it's been thoroughly used
A
during its
mechanical
time.
stove. Seen better days. Another object with the look of the Vorarlberg workshop.
And you are?
Ah, I see I'm not
Herman.
the only one stuck here. Pull up a seat and together we can moan about being stuck here.
Thank you, but I have things to do.
I hope you can stay until this evening at least. In London they have the changing of the guard. Here we get the changing of the colors. I guarantee it's worth the wait. English?
American, actually.
Oh, seeing as you've come so far, then. Besides, it's always nicer to be stranded in good company. From Belgium, myself, on a world climbing tour.
Stranded?
Didn't you know? They've closed the Teufelskragen. That's the path they call the Devil's Pass.
So that's what all the fuss is
Closed.
about.
All down to climate change.
You mean the thaw, right?
Made the pass too dangerous to climb and apparently resulted in a morbid discovery.
Oh.
Oh?
Bodies of resistance fighters
On the same page.
killed while leading refugees to Switzerland. Frozen solid.
Resistance fighters? You mean frozen since the Second World War?
That's what the paper says.
Is that what the tent's for?
It's a temporary chapel of rest that the rescue team made while waiting for the bodies to be airlifted out.
I see. I guess there's no reason to disrespect the departed, even after all these years.
I only hope all this sudden interest from excavationists puts an end to the stupid rumors that a strange creature haunts the Silberspiegel. Otherwise, you can be sure as soon as the old lady pops her clogs, this place will become run over by those infernal tourists.
Devil's Pass.
Can you tell me about this Devil's Pass?
Oh, it's on the far side of the cirque, looking out from the terrace. As you can imagine, it's called Devil's Pass because it's extremely dangerous. Most of all because of the risk of avalanche. Only seasoned alpinists can negotiate it, really. As a professional alpinist myself, what I love about it is knowing I'm climbing in the tracks of courageous climbers of bygone times. There's a real sense of history about it. For example, resistance fighters used it during the war to smuggle vagrants and other victims of the Brown Shadow into Switzerland.
The creature.
I've had some experience with fantastic fauna myself. But what do you make of the so-called strange creature that roams the mountain?
Just another local fairy tale to pull in the tourists, if you ask me. They say it lives in prehistoric caves. And that it's responsible for people going missing. Ooh. Some even say that the mysterious cries you can hear on some nights are the creature calling for a mate. In other words, the usual twaddle you normally get in remote or uncharted places like the high mountain or the deep sea. Twaddle passed down from generation to generation through sheer ignorance.
Well, there may be some
Surely,
truth.
from what I read on the way here, the cries could come from an animal native to the area, couldn't they?
That is my thinking exactly. No doubt a bear with something caught in his throat. It happens, you know. Probably scared a tourist one evening, or... maybe it was young pranksters.
Yeah, there could be some truth to it. It's just not what it's been made out to be.
What about those frozen bodies they discovered at the foot of Devil's Pass?
Well, due to climate change, the snow line has receded, revealing the bodies trapped in the ice since the Second World War. Most probably resistance fighters and exiles, trying to flee the fascist occupiers and reach Switzerland by the pass. I imagine they got caught in an avalanche. Poor wretches have been imprisoned ever since. Until today. That is why the authorities have blocked access to the pass, so they can take the bodies out, identify them, and give them a proper burial.
Right. Thanks for cluing me in. Anyway, I better get back to what I was doing.
You are welcome, Fräulein.
Right. So... what is that hanging?
Reminds me of
Oh,
Hans's
this
automatons
is-
in Valladolid.
Oh, is that a... I thought that was a dog, but it might be a woodpecker. Kind of like with Oscar's new body. I thought it was an armadillo, but it kind of actually looks more like a hedgehog. It just rolls like an armadillo. Let's see. Anything there? What is this?
Lenny's father must have made this stair lift to help her get up and down the stairs. Must have taken him many hours. It's touching when you think about it.
Oh, what is this? No. Oh, well, look here first. A novel?
An old book? The Magic Mountain by Thomas Mann? Funny. My grandparents left me a copy before they died when I was a kid. I should get around to reading it someday.
Okie doke. Interact. What does this do? Am I supposed to constantly? Oh, here we go. Oh. Interesting. I'm gonna look at everything else down here first. Enter.
This must be Lenny's room.
Oh, we're kind
Not
of
sure
snooping.
I'm allowed in here, really.
Yeah, probably not. That's the same clipping, yeah.
Keep your
Another
servant
purse.
also from willful sins. May they not rule over me. Then I will be blameless, innocent of great transgression. Sweet. Photos of the refuge.
Oh,
Looks like they're arranged by time period.
well, she did manage to fill it out, which is nice. What am I looking at?
This series ends at 2002, 3 years ago, when I began my journey with Oscar and Hans's train.
This is where it began? No, this is 70s.
All these photos go up to the 80s, including my date of birth. There are no photos of the occupation of Vaughan by the Brown Shadow. I guess that corresponds to when Lenny and her father had to leave the refuge. These date from before the war. There's even one from the summer when Dana worked at the refuge.
Nothing else? Alright.
That's pretty impressive. Obviously helps Lenny get up and about.
Ah.
She's still sitting there, watching. Wonder what she's thinking about.
Wouldn't it be cold? That would be pretty cold, I think. Alright. I don't think there's anything else in here. This way. Oh, what is... anything over here? Or can I not walk? Can't go that way, apparently. Just going through people's stuff. Or, no, this is a storage space.
Cold in here. Austere. Looks like a storage room. Another of those cigar butts.
Oh? Is it Herman that had this? Oh, the
So
painting.
that's the painting Dana told Lenny's father to buy. Not bad. And similar in style to my painting. Wonder what the others were like.
And that's everything in there. Oh, and now I have to go this way. Violin? Who played the violin? That's interesting. Oh, was that like the end of the corridor? Well, there was more rooms here. Wasn't there?
Dormitories. I wonder how many people stop at the refuge these days.
No, I guess we just go up. Alright, let's see if we can try and find this offer. A reel.
Take-up reel. Like the ones used on old cinema projectors.
Is there a projector up here? Search. What is this? Vorarlberg Factories documents. Vorarlberg Manufacturing, Valladolid. 3rd September 1945. Dear Herr Gustav Renner, with regard to your letter of 3rd August, we are pleased to inform you that Vorarlberg Manufacturing would be honored to assist your daughter Lenny following the tragic events that resulted in her disability. Both my father and my brother Hans would have been as admiring as I am of her selfless courage during the troubling years the old continent of Europe has recently suffered. I am doubly proud to learn that Lenny is the daughter of one of our most talented former employees. It is therefore with great pleasure that Vorarlberg Manufacturing has decided to respond favorably to your request. Please find enclosed the construction plans that will allow you to adapt the entire mountain refuge to Lenny's handicap. Yours sincerely, Anna Vorarlberg. Well, that's nice. They actually did that. Poor Vagens Brefroom, 1945. Oh, is this the gold medal?
I must remember to ask Lenny about it.
Or no, this is Lenny. Oh, interesting. Oh, did maybe she compete in something and got into an accident? Ladder. What is
Don't
this?
want to break my neck, thank you very much.
Oh, fair enough. This is the coffer.
This must be Yunta's coffer, the one Lenny spoke about.
All right. Oh. Does this open properly? They're kind of stuck. Maybe there's something else. Here. There's another puzzle box. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Uh-huh. I gotta do every single one of these. Let's do... making pictures. Oh, is this... Maybe it doesn't. No, that doesn't match. I think some of them maybe actually stay where they are. I think that one goes there. And that one's there, I think. Or do we take some? Oh. Oh, this is gonna be complicated. I think... probably like that. Maybe, I don't know. That looks like it matches. So I gotta try and find little scratches and grooves. I think like that, I think. And then oh, am I gonna have any indication of when I've got it correct? Maybe I don't. I don't know. Are these unlocked, maybe? Inspect. Hmm. I can't really move these. Or at least that one I can't. Hmm. Maybe I don't have it correct. Is there anything on the back? Let's do this one again. That doesn't look like it fits, does it? I could be wrong though, I don't know. Hmm. I swear that goes there, but maybe not. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now the top one should be unlocked, I think. No? Really? Okay, what did that do? Whoops. Oh, I see. I do this first. There we go. Okay. So let's do that. Much better. Oh. A code. Great. Okay. Let's get out of there and hopefully can figure this out. Okay, so that one's correct. Maybe this one isn't. Oh, oh, right, the side. Hmm. I mean, that lines up pretty well, but maybe it's not supposed to. I'm not sure. Maybe this one is wrong. Ah. Perfect. All right, so another one. And do a little spin. Come on. Find the codes. Okay, so they've got to be somewhere, right? They're both 3-digit codes. Find the codes, find the codes. Okay, so let me look at the telescope again. Out into the cold. Does she have any hints, maybe?
What now, Fraulein? I was just about to doze off.
About Yunta's coffer.
What about it?
Combination?
You wouldn't happen to know the combination, would you?
I told you before, I don't know it.
How come she seems so cranky all of a sudden?
Where did the coffer in the loft come from?
In fact, Father made it himself during the long winter evenings. He wanted something more elegant and solid than the old family coffer where he kept the takings. So he made the one upstairs, thanks to the techniques he learnt when he worked in the Vorarlberg factory in Valladolid.
Valladolid in France?
That's right. The price Junta paid was equivalent to a month's worth of takings. Money well spent, though, because it was built like a mountain fortress.
How did you meet Leon Kobatis?
Why do you ask? You from the police or something?
No. I just thought I'd ask, since you seem to appreciate him. Didn't you?
Fräulein, when I said you could look in the guest rooms, it didn't include my room.
Oh.
But yes, like I said before, he was a regular customer even before the episode with Dana. To me, he was like a movie star. What young girl wouldn't be bowled over by a young, handsome alpinist, and to top it off, an Olympic medalist?
Can you tell me about the resistance medal with your name on it?
Oh,
Sure,
resistance.
I was in the resistance. Not for those medals, though. Nothing but tin charms. You see, there's those who received medals, and those that were killed. And besides, they aren't gonna give me my legs back, are they?
No, but they prove you played a part in the liberation of your country.
Puh, nonsense. Nothing but bad memories. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'll be going then.
Alright. Well, not so friendly from how she was before. Let's see if there's anything else on this. There isn't, so... Oh? Maybe it has to do with those combinations. So... $9, $9, $90. Oh, maybe not. No, it's all 90. Need you take a picture? Oh, 72 degrees. Sober Spiegel, 72 degrees. Ah. Okay, and then... What was the other one? It was of the Devil's Pass, wasn't it? I think. I could be incorrect. 110. 108. Hell's Gates.
The bodies of the resistance
Oh.
fighters that the alpinist mentioned must be inside. Gives me the creeps just thinking about it.
That's the tent they were talking about. Take a picture anyway. 127. Okay. So now I can compare the paintings with the photographs and should be able to get the combination from the degree. Oh, now I have to go all the way back upstairs. Inspect. Alright, so I've got the top and then the pass. So let's see, how do I get to my inventory? I have a reel. Oh, here we go. The peak. Let's do this one. 72 degrees. So probably either 072 or 720. Probably 072. Let's try that first. 7, 2. Maybe it opens when I have both. The other one was this one, 108. One, 0, and 8. There we go. Okay. Oh, and I've got a reel as well. Find, let's see. Inspect. Hans's logo again. Another key.
I'll need a key to open it.
Which I do not have. Okay. Let's take a look through here. What is this? Juntos Films.
Vaughan Refuge, 1937. Juntas Films, taken during the summer Dana worked here.
Oh, so she's gonna be able to see what they all look like. Reggie Lenny?
This one says Lenny director. So I guess Lenny did get to make her film after all.
Oh, so it's both, I think. What do we have? Oh. Fraulein Junta. Oh.
Looks like she didn't note down the end of her meeting with Dana. But it might still contain the info I need to open the coffer. No doubt Junta must have written this. Summer 1937. The year Dana worked here. Let's see. I filled my last diary last night. Ordered another one, but still waiting for supplies to be delivered to the refuge. Using an old envelope in the meantime. Today invited Dana for a chat after her shift.
Oh, we're gonna go back.
I'd like to know what Leon sees in her. I've never seen him so smitten. Thanks for popping up, Dana. How did the shift go?
Fine, same as usual.
Just finishing up here, then I'll make us a nice cup of tea.
Wow, that looks futuristic. What is it?
Ah, that little baby is my viewer. That's why it goes in the coffer.
What does it do?
I use it to put together and edit the rushes.
The what?
Rushes. In other words, the strips of unedited footage. I've finished today's selection, so be a dear and put it in the coffer, would you?
I would if I knew how.
Oh, just turn the key in the lock.
Time swap. Thanks to the document found in 2005 by Kate, you can relive the events of the past it describes. Use the information Donna gained in the past to progress with Kate. Oh. That's interesting. Okay. So I can... Oh. Can I not talk with...
The coffer is right there, darling.
Oh, there's some other things.
That's a lot of equipment you have there. If you don't mind my asking, how do you manage to pay for it all?
Oh, that's easy. Especially when you know a few generous patrons of the arts, dear.
Did you take the photos of the athletes? You're not often lonely then.
Well, look at our sweet little waitress. Doesn't she have a saucy mind? It's called art, dear. My work aims to explore every facet of youth and the vitality of bodies.
I bet it does.
What do we got here? A dark
Hey,
room?
you little snoop. Where do you think you're going?
Just looking.
Those are nice photographs.
I love your photos.
Ah, well, they each represent an element of mountain wildlife and flora I've photographed recently. I use them as a sort of checklist.
A checklist.
A checklist, huh?
Hmm. I don't know if that's supposed to be a clue.
Film, soon to become movies. All these newspaper clippings mention the brown shadow. According to Father, their influence is growing among the population. Now that I've had the misfortune of meeting Herr Hess here, I understand his concern.
I don't think there's any clues there. Should just be the coffer to work with. Inspect. Alright, the key. Yunta's key. Oh.
Dana, be a darling and put the key somewhere safe. You can't be too careful with these mountain people.
Oh.
Especially with that little Lenny sniffing around my equipment all the time.
Yeah, don't denounce her.
Where do you normally put it?
I have a little hiding place over there.
A hiding place where? Oh, over here.
Is this where you want me to put the key?
Yes, there's a dear.
It's a handy hiding place. Who made it?
Oh, Herr Gustav. He knows only too well that some customers have their little secrets, you know.
Yunta's key should be safe in there.
Just need to finish preparing for the filming tomorrow. Then we can chat away to our heart's content. If you could just fetch me a new roll of film from the darkroom, then we're done.
A new roll. Okay. Oh, should I switch over first? So it is here somewhere. Probably under the box.
Get away!
Oh, come on. Rats are cute. All right. So now we can unlock the coffer. Was there a thing for
According to
stuff
Yunta's
in the back?
notes, there was a room on the other side. I can't reach it anymore, but Dana could.
It's been boarded up or something. All right, so let's use the key.
Where can I find the combination for the mechanism?
Oh. Oh, that's for the... Okay, let me sift through. Oh. Well, the goat was there. Flowers, trees. Huh. Oh, no, it would be the, it would be the 4. So, this is an interesting mechanism, actually. Going back and forth. So, goat, flower, mountains, trees. Okay, so this is first, actually. Goat. Flower, mountains, and trees. Perfect. Use the viewer. Let's see here. Oh. That's for a tape, probably.
No.
Interesting. Okay. Fish it through. Or this has to be down, probably. Oh, the graininess is hard to look at. I won't lie. Is this Yunta's or Lenny's? I don't remember. Well, Kate's getting to see what everyone looked like. Leon and the scientists. I don't remember their names anymore. Hiking. Herr Gustav. Oof, I would not like doing that. I'm afraid of heights, so that would be no good for me. Lenny. Okay, so this is Yunta's film. For sure. And Donna. I find it interesting that some people pronounce her name a little bit differently in the throughout. Some people say Donna and some say Dana. So I've probably used both pronunciations myself. The attic. Lots of dried flowers and herbs. I'm still curious about the different clock times. We haven't had an explanation about that, and we probably won't. Ah, Donna being painted. I wonder how long that would have taken for her to have to stand posed. Oh, is she making fun of him or is she... Oh. Couple of lovebirds already. All right. Well, before looking at the other films, this video has gone on a little bit long, I think. So I think we're going to end this one here before we go on any further. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you soon.